guys, this is the Great Jedi, and welcome back to the channel. Now today, we are talking about all of the Star Wars Squadrons offline content that they have to offer. And I'm not just talking about all the basic stuff, but actually all the good information you want to know, like maps, modes, can you level up, what can you unlock, is it worth it, and all that good stuff that you get out of in my in-depth offline reviews. Although, after you watch the video and you think I missed anything that you had in mind or have any questions, be sure to ask them in the comments down below because I do answer them. Also, if you are wondering what makes me entitled to make this video, it's because I was an offline player for most of my life, so I know exactly what you guys are wanting to know because I was in your position. Now, with all of that said, if you are new and would like to support the channel, please consider subscribing and hitting that notification bell down below. Why not? It's free and it helps me out. Now, to start us off with the video, most of the content in this game you can play offline, which is awesome, and more games need to be more like this. You have the campaign, which has 2 parts of the prologue and 14 missions, so 16 in total basically. And in the campaign you have 4 different difficulties. From least to greatest, it goes story mode, pilot, veteran, and ace. And in this campaign, you get to play as both factions with different classes. As for the offline modes, you get practice, fleet battles tutorial, fleet battles versus AI, and they even have custom matches for those that have a Wi-Fi connection and for some reason can't play online with randoms. As for what you can customize in the custom match, you can choose between the basic settings, which includes the game modes dogfight, fleet battles versus AI co-op, and fleet battles versus AI solo. You also get to change the faction, match time, kickoff time, difficulty, which map you want to play on, and a suggestion skill level, as well as a few other options that you can see on screen. You also get a ton of options for restrictions and modifiers that I'll show you as background footage. You can also create your match as a pilot or a spectator, so if you just want to spectate others, you have the option to do so. The practice mode is where you can experiment with starfighter components, practice new combat strategies, and master maneuvers on the obstacle course. In practice mode, you also get to choose your faction between the New Republic and the Galactic Empire, and you also get to change the difficulty. And if you're wondering how to get all those different components for your ship and cosmetics, you can get them with the 2 different types of currency that they have. They have Glory and Requisition. Glory is for the cosmetics, and Requisition is all for your components you can get for your starfighter class. And if you're wondering what kind of cosmetics they have on the light and dark side for each class, then be sure to check out those videos I have in the Squadrons playlist. And I know what you are all thinking right now. Can you get Glory and Requisition by playing offline? Yes, you can, as long as you have a Wi-Fi connection. You are able to get Glory for cosmetics and Requisition for components. And you can even level up. That's right. So if you just ask me, that's pretty amazing right there. Basically, you can access and gain everything that the online players can get by playing Fleet Battles versus AI. And the Fleet Battles tutorial is where you can just learn the basics of Fleet Battles. It's pretty simple. Well, you can use the practice mode because they have an unranked offline mode called Fleet Battles versus AI. And that is literally the same as Fleet Battles Online, but with bots, which is pretty dang cool if you ask me. And if you don't know what Fleet Battles are, well, it's basically where you coordinate with a squadron of AI allies to break through your AI enemy Fleet Battle's defenses and destroy their flagship before they destroy yours. And when you are in this Fleet Battle versus AI mode, you can choose between solo or co-op with a friend, the map, the preferred faction between the New Republic and the Galactic Empire, and you can choose the difficulty between easy and normal. As for the maps, in this game you can choose between Esseseles, Fostar Haven, Gallatin, Nadri Dockyards, Sisabu, Yavin, and Zavian Abyss. And I'm so sorry if I pronounced any of those wrong, but that's as close as I was able to get on my first try. So there you are. They're also on screen if you guys want to check those out. Now, let's talk about if this game is worth it for the offline content. Well, that depends on what type of player you are. If you love flying games, then you would absolutely love this. If you are just buying this because you are a Star Wars fan and don't really like to fly that often, then I don't think that this game would be for you because it would just get really repetitive. If you do want to see my in-depth review on if you should buy this, or you just want to see how the campaign is, or any other Squadron stuff you probably have questions about, then be sure to check out my Star Wars Squadrons playlist. But the really cool thing is about this game is that if you are an offline player, you are only missing out on one mode because it is online, and that mode is called a dogfight, which is basically team deathmatch. So if you are a Starfighter player and you can only play offline, then this game would be super great for you, even if you're just buying it for the offline content. Anyways, guys, that does it for the video. If you did enjoy it, please leave a like, share it with any offline buddies you may have. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and may the Force be with you always.